This is the city, Los Angeles, California. That's where we are for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Los Angeles Rams.
Joey Slye to kick off for Tennessee.
And off we go from SoFi Stadium. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First run now for Kyron Williams. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Extra receivers don't spread the defense out. They were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the 1st down. A nice run right there.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. And some room to work. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 36. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
At the 36-yard line.
Play action. Stafford. They'll get this complete to Whittington. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it's 2nd down.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 35-yard line.
Now it's Stafford. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Got to get to the 26 for a 1st. This is 3rd down. Stafford. And that will be incomplete.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll send the tight end in motion. Throwing is Ward. A short throw pulled in by Bellinger. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be second down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. To throw is Ward. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. And now it's third down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
Throwing now, Ward. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. First down, Titans, gain of 12. When you give up points on the opening drive, in this case a field goal, you'd hate to go 3 and out. They avoid that.
They do, and it's also walking that fine line mentally, too, as a coach, isn't it? Because you want to emphasize to your team exactly what you said. All right, we gave up a field goal. Let's go back and at least equal that, guys. But if we don't, you don't want them to feel like it's the end of the world either. Nice that they were able to pick up the first down there, help them relax a little bit.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards. So from Rams territory now, it's first and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Now a run. Here's the rookie from Penn State. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run.
A gain of 15. First down, Titans.
Back to Singleton on first down. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Quick hitter to tape. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
Third down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Ward. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first quarter lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. Well, at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive in with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
That's caught. Puka Nacua. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Another big play here as they strike for 31. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Back to throw, Stafford. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free. And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Williams fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
And this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Devontae Adams. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams have retaken the lead.
The kick is good.
Extra point right down the middle. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. He will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork to be able to put it all together, but that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they'll go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm willing to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd down and 9. Stafford now to throw. Stiff-armed him. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down in a nice little gain. So the completion good for 6 yards. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, we use the term pitch and catch a lot to denote an easy completion. We just saw one right there on 3rd and 3 to pick up the first down.
Why are those so tough to defend? Just because they hit so quickly?
Yeah, it's all about timing and confidence. Quarterback sees it.
Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. Touchdown, LA! Blake Corum, 48 yards. And the Rams have yet again retaken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 17-14. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 34-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up in a certain...
And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And maybe some... What looked to be an RPO, he wound up keeping it. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So they recover their own fumble. Now they face 3rd and short. Trying to run for it with Pollard. On a determined run there as he's going to take us all the way down near the 40. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
First down, Tennessee.
First down, and it's Pollard again. And dropped at the 35, but able to display some strength on the run. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They fake the handoff. Now Ward. Over the middle, caught by Bellinger. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 24-yard line.
And the Titans.
Here's Ward. And that is caught. It's Ridley. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
First and goal.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there at a first down again. They'll run with Pollard. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
Tony Pollard. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Titans have taken the lead.
His kick is
Extra
good.
point by Sly is up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
17.
Here's Sly now to kick off as he'll send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up-and-down-the-field game here.
I'll take him. Where's his tombstone?
Boot Hill, baby.
bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's Jermaine Johnson stopping that play before it begins, dropping him for a loss. Stafford. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance, if they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing. It puts them in that position.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Now Ward. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. 3rd and 2.
A 7-yard gain on the play.
To throw, here's Ward. That is caught. He's going to have the first down and more than that. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Titans. Chimere Dike, 82 yards. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
17.
Sly set to boot it. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, or the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions last time out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Offensively, they're just not playing a very clean football game right now. This deficit, there's a fumble. Good news for them, at least. That went out of bounds.
You're exactly right, and as they breathe a sigh of relief, you know they're looking at the scoreboard, thinking to themselves, if we turn it over there, things could really get rough for us trying to make a comeback in this game.
And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40, before being taken down.
That's good for our Rams. First down.
Corum now on 1st and 10. 20, 5, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Blake Corum with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Rams have cut it back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 28-24 game.
Rams 24.
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
On the return, the Titans take over 1st and 10.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Second and 10. Operating from the gun. Ward. This is caught by Tate. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
First down, Titans.
This quarterback now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Ward. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that style.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun here, Ward. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 14. First down, Tennessee.
Off the play fake, Ward. Downfield, DK with it. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
First down.
This quarterback now 12 of 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10. Ward again. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
In motion, the tight end. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their play book and come up with 1 more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
They'll look to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Smart move to throw that one away. You're in field goal range, so you definitely don't want to be loose with the ball. And that's great work by this defense to force a 4th down.
Sly able to put this one through. But hang on, a flag is down. Now, if it's on the defense, they might decline it and take the points. And that flag accepted. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. Sly able to put this one through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Got a man that's caught at the 6-yard line. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
The extra point up and good. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And ready to to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
21-yard line.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Second and 8.
From the gun, Ward. That one out wide and intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
109 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
At the 28-yard line.
Now Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. And down inside the 15 it goes.
I'm on the east side, I'm on the north side, south to the west, baby, where's your at? I'm coming clean, going way off the map. Car to a 6-man, turn out my hats. I'm on a jet trying to get dispatched. Carlo Floyd, set up the match. Why would I play when I know this? Why would I play when I know this shot? Told the DJ gon' run it. Told the DJ gon' run it. Why would I play when I know this? Why would I play when I know this? Tell the DJ gon' run it. Tell the DJ gon' run it. Why would I play? Ball in the cave. Bro, I will brain dance. Yeah, I'm insane. Bro, am I tripping? This shot, just jump on him. Different way down in the sea. I done went drop my anchor. What is we talking about? No, I don't talk a lot. Let's just spot that paper. Switching the lane, the lamb delirious. Pull on your block, cause fast and furious. Switching the lane, the lamb delirious. Pull on your block, cause fast and furious. We talking it, can't be serious. I got the bag, you know that I'm clearly. Who in the lamb, who in the Porsche, who in the Audi, oh, we be steering you.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Los Angeles Rams. And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Right to the air goes Ward. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Well, I've never seen this one. It's 2nd down, and the punt team is out there. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pass complete there to Nakua. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play that time on a catch and run. 32 yards. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 27. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Now Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. On now, Harrison Mevis for the Rams field goal. And his kick here is good. And the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game. But that seems a little devil-may-care there, doesn't it? They gave up 3 points, but how about them coming right back and putting themselves in a position to get points of their own?
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
1st down, Titans.
Play action, Ward. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
Now a 2nd and 10. To throw is Ward. That's caught by his tight end, Gunnar Helm. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 34-yard line.
1st down, Tennessee.
Motioning to the left is Robinson. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. All right, a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Ward to throw once more. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Titans. A great effort there. 35 yards. And the Titans have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Here's Sly now to kick off as he'll send this one away.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. Takes it to about the 37.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So on 4th down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you score.
There he goes, right side. He's still on his feet. Inside the 10. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Chimere Dike, 84 yards. And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Sly set to boot it. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Now a play fake and it's Stafford. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Rams, 1st down.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
He was tackled at the
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
I don't care what game it is, everyone's always looking for an early advantage, an early break, and they almost had one there. That should have been an interception. Nice catch. Just couldn't get his feet down in bounds.
And offensively lucky to have that one back. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans 18.
And the Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stafford. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Titans are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Play action. It's Ward. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Pollard will take it up the gut. Across midfield. He's on his way. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. 91 yards rushing for it as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
First and goal, Tennessee.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Off the bootleg, Ward. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The sack sets him back a full 10 yards there on 1st and goal.
Well, that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 3, but still a little work to do on 3rd and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, thinking about running the ball here, not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Ward, 3rd and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
The way he's been slinging it in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's got to wait to try to pick up that 3rd, isn't it?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone. And there he goes, left side. Touchdown, LA. A great play there. 65 yards. And the Rams are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it as we resume action. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
You don't see that a ton, do you? The cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here's Tommy Townsend on the punt. Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
He hits Adams complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
27 yards. That's good for a Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Stafford now to throw. Here's back-to-back catches for Devontae Adams. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
43-yard line.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. Play action. Stafford. Throw left side complete. That's Williams. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
He's out of bounds.
2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Now it's Stafford. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Rams are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
That ties the game.
Extra point right down the middle. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth 1st half. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the 1st half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Again, it's Singleton. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
1st down, Titans.
Out of the gun, a run with Singleton. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Ward. That one taken in by DK. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, L.A.
Harrison
And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week. He's smiling.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Ward. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. In motion goes the tight end. They fake the handoff. Now Ward. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. And they'll run it here. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Second and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5. On the draw, it's Pollard. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop it right at the line. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. Now Ward.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
Calvin Ridley from 6 yards away.
And the Titans' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Stafford now 11 of 17 passing thus far. He's got his guys a 1st and 10. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. Credit the tackle to John Franklin Myers. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Going to be taken in here by Nakua.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 22-yard line.
27 yards. And the Rams, first down.
Now a pitch out to Williams. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Kyron Williams,
22 yards.
And the Rams will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
No problem there on the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
Nowadays, you have to be an all-around running back to stick in the NFL, but that's exactly what this guy is. He is such a weapon in the receiving game, and we saw it again there. He's got soft hands, and then we know how dangerous he is when the ball is in his hands.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Second and 5.
41-yard line.
Throwing is Ward. Open man downfield is Ridley. He is out of bounds inside the 35. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
First down, Tennessee.
Again, it's Ward. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And it will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game. But after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Throwing now, Ward. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Rams are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Intercepted. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
And with time running down, they go down to a knee. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.